Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Setham, and in this video I'm going to be showing you folks how to tame a Ravager. So if you guys enjoyed this video or find it useful, don't forget to hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and why not check out some of my other videos? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Okay, so for the purpose of this tutorial, I will be using a Raptor as my mount. Next to my Raptor is a Ravager that I have tamed, and I will be trying out several methods. One of them will involve kiting a Ravager into a trap, and the other method would be to bowler a Ravager. Now the problem with these creatures are that they are a pack creature, so that means it's unlikely you'll find a lonely Ravager, which is why I will be using a trap. Alright, so let's have a look at the trap that I've designed. This is a trap that I've used for many dinos with a slight adaptation. So at the bottom there is a 2x2 wooden foundation. On three sides there are 2x2 walls, and from that going into the ground are wooden ramps and a dino gate at one end so that I can get my tames out. Also, I've placed a ceiling in one corner to help me jump the ramp to kite whatever I am going to tame, in this case the Ravager, into the trap. Do bear in mind that Ravagers can jump over the two walls. I haven't seen it happen very often, but that is a possibility. Note that it may take a few attempts to get used to this trapping method if you're not used to it. Okay, so now that I have a Ravager in sight, I am going to kite it into the trap. Very important thing here is do not get too close to it. You want to aggro it from a distance like I'm doing with a crossbow. I have got trank arrows loaded into the crossbow, and obviously an angry Doedicurus for some reason. I'm just gonna jump the trap. So basically that's what I'm gonna aim to do. Just jump the trap and the Ravager should fall into the trap. Okay, that Doedicurus has lost aggro on me, so I'm gonna try and pull the Ravager. Might take a few attempts to hit it from here. The other thing to know about Ravagers is that they have a very short attention span, and they will re-aggro on other creatures, and I'm assuming it will do that on the Doedicurus. It has done what I expected it, which kind of sucks. However, I'm just going to wait for the Doedicurus to go in its shell and the Ravager to come to me, and there we go. One Ravager in a trap. As you've seen there, it can jump, so there's no point in trying to knock it out from this side. That is why I have that ceiling, so that serves a double purpose. I'm just gonna go around to this end on top of the ceiling. I'm not even gonna get off my mount because there's no point, and then start tranking away. Also, as you can see, it is doing damage to wooden structures, so I built this trap out of wood because it's a temporary thing. You know, if you are going to build a trap that you want to have as a permanent thing to reuse over and over again and not repair, then I do suggest building it out of stone. However, for the purposes of this tutorial, mine is out of wood. As you can see, they don't do a lot of damage, and I don't intend on repairing it. So there it goes, down goes the Ravager. In order to tame the Ravager, you will need cooked lamb chops. It is quite easy to find, as there are plenty of sheep around, or ovis around the area, and it is its preferred food. Once you have knocked out the Ravager, just go and access its inventory and drop some cooked lamb chops in its inventory. I am going to drop some narcotics in there just in case, not that it's going to need it. I do have taming speed turned up, and these things tend to tame fairly quick. Okay, so I have found another Ravager around here. Actually, there's two of them. I am going to try and kite those in the trap as well. I don't know how I feel about having to do that, as there is one Ravager Taming in the trap. So let's have a look at their levels, because I do see a glowy one, which means it is the alpha. So that would be 88. And the other one is a fairly low level, so I'm going to wait for them to pop their heads out from those rocks. And as I said before, you don't want to be too close to them, as they do a debuff called Gash, which slows you down. It looks like a very bloody effect, you know, there's a lot of blood going on. So I'm wondering if that has any impact on the amount of damage. So it might also be a damage over time thing. And obviously you don't want to get surrounded by a pack of Ravagers while you have that debuff, because you won't be able to run away. So the whole point of trapping them is being faster than them and kiting them into the trap. Let's see if this guy comes in. I came at a bit of an angle, so I don't think he'll be going in. Nope. No, he's focused on the trap. So in this case I can do one or two things. I can try and redirect it and attempt it again. However, because he's focused on the trap, that works a bit in my favor. So I am going to try and knock it out while it's focused on the trap. So for that to work, what I'm doing is I am keeping my distance from it and knocking it out from, or dragging it from a distance. Hopefully it should go down very quick, as I don't have a lot of torpor and I do have an ascendant crossbow. So its torpor should be fairly high at this moment in time. There we go, it's now running. Gonna try to land another hit on it, and that was a successful one. It should go down, I would have thought. Yeah, okay, it looks like it's gone down. It's gone down. I'm a bit worried about the one that was in the trap. I'm hoping it didn't get hit, so I'm gonna go and check on that one, just to be on the safe side. It looks alright. Okay, he's taming well. Nearly tamed, actually. And he hasn't lost any taming effectiveness, so that means he didn't get hit. Right, I know there's another Ravager, so I'm going to go and get that one. This one I'm going to try and bowler. Might as well not leave the gate open to the trap. Don't want things creeping in. Oh, come on, Raptor. Oh. That one tamed. So let us go and find the other one. And this time around I am going to be using the bowler. So that one's down there. Oh, there he is. Okay, he moved. Haha, that was a miss. Come on, are you coming? Yeah, that's a good Ravager. Good boy. Okay, so he's now been bowled. I did land a couple of hits on him when I kited him, so he's still got a bit of torpor going on. And I could move away, but he is a low level, so I'm not going to bother with that, because I can knock him out before he actually does any significant damage. However, if you're dealing with a high level Ravager, I do suggest moving away. And down it goes. And that is it. So you can bowler them. I would definitely bowler them off of a mount, as I don't want to take the damage, and I can always tame other raptors. So obviously I'm not going to keep these Ravagers because they are fairly low level and I have no interest in them. I am going to kill them, but this was just to show you folks how to tame Ravagers. So I guess you kind of got three methods. One, you use the trap. The other one is get them to aggro on some part of your building or a structure and tame them from a distance. And the other one would be to bowler them off a mount, such as a raptor. So as you've seen, overall not anything difficult to tame. The difficulty stands in the fact that these are a pack animal and the gash debuff, which slows you down as well as most possibly doing a damage over time. I haven't looked into that ability too much, so you guys can probably let me know down in the comment section. Let me know if it does a damage over time, because it will be interesting to know. And whilst trying to kite them, do be aware that their attention span isn't that great and will re-aggro on different creatures that may be in the path. Well, that is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found the video useful. If you have, don't forget to let me know by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and why not check out some of my other videos. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Until next time, Stay safe, folks.